Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there.
What are you getting?
Happiness and joy.
Oh, okay. To me, this smells like whiskey.
Yeah. Bourbon specifically. Sweet bourbon. Smells like boozy apple juice.
Oh, yeah. It does smell like bluesy apple juice.
It's a little moody. A little bluesy.
A little blues. The apple juice is singing the blues.
Maybe a little jazzy too. Smells pretty good, but we don't know what we're drinking in either one of these glasses. We're completely double blind, but these are 2 pours that we cannot wait to try. You're going to see us do that right here on Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Josh.
I'm Erin.
And we taste things blind and give you what we hope is a somewhat informative and perhaps a little entertaining review, or at least you get to see our reactions and that serves as your review. But we're going to smell these, taste them, give them ratings, tell you which one we prefer. Then we're going to find the price tags out and see if that changes how we feel about them. So you get a whiskey rating without price taken into consideration, as well as a rating with value taken into consideration before we ever know what we're drinking, which removes all the hype, labels, and bias and gives you the most honest opinion possible. It's the way we like to do things over here, and the channel name is your clue that we may go on some tangents, but
talk about some other stuff.
Completely uncut, and we're just taking you along for the ride. So wherever this whiskey takes us, join in.
Let's see if this whiskey has jazz hands.
Yeah, smells awesome. Cheers.
Bye. Oh, wow.
Whoa. That's different.
It's
in a good way.
It's fruity. Like, I thought purple fruits, and then I thought round fruits. It's very spherical in flavor.
Yeah, really.
Don't ask me to explain what that means. It just is.
Yeah. This is like the Kool-Aid man busting through the wall with an oh yeah. I'm not saying it tastes exactly like Kool-Aid unless it's like a tropical punch Kool-Aid.
Okay.
But this is very tropical punch whiskey.
Yeah.
As far as tastes like bourbon.
Let's take another sip.
Yeah.
I need another sip.
That was really nice.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I was not getting a lot on the nose, and this is really good on the palate. It's almost kind of like a single malt. Gives me like malt, like I get malty vibes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of something going on in there.
Yeah.
Whether it's maltiness or maybe some type of atypical grain.
Something.
Mash bill type of thing.
It also feels kind of proofy. Like, it's sticking around.
It's not hitting with a lot of heat on the palate, but the finish is building on itself and it is sticking around.
Yeah.
That's really nice. It's a little different. It doesn't really remind me of much of anything I've ever tasted, which is kind of cool. I can appreciate it for that. I like glass one a fair bit.
Yeah,
I would say.
Okay.
I would say not official rating, because we got to get into glass two and see how we feel about that as well. And this is also first whiskey of the day, but glass one to me would be a thumbs up. Like, I'm happy with that.
Glass two smells like varnish.
Oh.
I feel like glass
matchup.
two is used to finish this table.
Man, glass two, it is a varnishy. It's got like a varnishy old oak note.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot. Man, glass one is just fruit explosion. Glass two has some fruitiness in it as well, but boy, oh boy, does it have this like this old oak note that is just so nice. And there's none of that whatever malt, maybe a slightly heavier malted barley in the mash bill or whatever's going on with glass one. Not in glass two.
Well, on the nose. Because we didn't pick any of the things you said on glass one up until the palate. So let's taste glass two and see. Because the nose is not the same as the palate.
Glass two, cheers. Wow. It doesn't taste the way it smells.
I feel like it kind of tastes like varnish. I don't know if I like this one.
It's got a little bit of a...
kind of sharp.
It's got a little bit... Oh, okay. I know what you mean now with the varnishy. It tastes like varnish. There's like a kind of a weird sensation on the finish, at least after glass one, coming into glass two, that it does have this almost... I'm going to say the word chemical. It's almost like a chemical aftertaste, which is strange.
Yeah. I don't think I enjoy that. There's so much good whiskey out there that you don't need to waste your time drinking whiskey you don't like. And I don't think I like that. I don't think I'll drink that again.
Okay, I do like it. It's kind of like a Glass 2 to me is hitting kind of like an unsweetened root beer, or like a root beer that's been like mildly sweetened.
Okay.
It's got some sweetness in there, but it's kind of got that root beer, birch beer, and it's got a big finish on Glass 2. Like it's got some lingering heat.
Finish is building. Both of these, the finish builds.
Are you talking about Glass 2 because you're holding Glass 1? I'm confused.
Glass 2.
Okay. So yeah, the finish is building, and it's like setting in back here, like to get me back here.
Yeah.
And it's nice. So it is both of these kind of have a different flavor profile from your standard products.
Yeah,
so
they're not your typical big distillery flavor profile.
Yeah.
They might be from a big distillery, but they're not their typical flavor profile.
Right. So if you're one of those people that say, and we see it in the comments, and you're right, you're well within your rights, and I think you are correct in saying so, is that most bourbon kind of does taste the same. The spectrum of flavors in bourbon is fairly narrow. These both taste like bourbon, but they are doing things that are atypical from most bourbons. Like 80% of bourbons do taste the same. These ain't those.
Yeah.
Now, whether you like that or not, only you can decide that based on what we're telling you and weighing that against what you know that you like. And
only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah. I'm going to start with Glass 2 and go back to Glass 1.
I'm good with Glass 2. I don't want any more of it. I'm just going to have Glass 1. I think I like Glass 1 because it reminds me of a Scotch.
I gotcha.
It doesn't taste like it is a Scotch, but it has characteristics that I think Scotches have, like the fruitiness, the roundness. Like I almost sometimes when this is going to sound weird, but there's a sensation when you eat a lozenge, like a tactile physical sensation in your mouth when you're like eating a lozenge, and it's like round and spherical and smooth.
Yeah, it's got that.
And I feel like if you translate that feeling to a flavor descriptor, that's what is in here. And I love that kind of lozengey, round, smooth, coated feeling.
Yeah, there is almost like when you eat a lozenge, there's like a mentholated after.
I'm not even talking about a medicated thing. I'm talking about the shape of a lozenge. Like it could be a candy. It's usually smooth and it's rounded and it's like a feeling in your mouth.
But I'm thinking of like a Luden's Cough Drop, which has like it's a candy, but like you do get a little bit of like a cooling sensation. I like both of these. I'm thumbs up on both of these. As far as preference, it depends on my mood. They seem to be of equal quality to me. It's just a matter of what am I in the mood for. That's where I land.
I'm thumbs down on Glass 2. I'm thumbs up on Glass 1.
Down.
I don't like it. It tastes like varnish. It smells like varnish. It tastes like varnish. If I want to drink varnish, I would drink varnish, but then I'd die. So I'm not going to do it.
And I like it. That unsweetened kind of birch beer type of note that I'm getting in there is really nice.
Cool.
All right, let's find out pricing and see if that changes how we feel about either one of these. Okay. Glass number 1 in the key for these is going to be QV38.
Okay. It is $60. I'm not mad about it. I'm saying thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I think that's good. It's a really good value for what you're tasting. If you like the flavor, the Glass 1 is done well. It's made well. So if you enjoy the flavor, I feel like $60 is a great price. If you don't enjoy the flavor, then it doesn't matter how much it is. You won't like it anyway.
And if you want to try something new, $60 isn't the most amount of money to spend on something. So again, I would say if you got to want that little bit of a malty undertone in the profile. But if you're down for that, man, Glass 1 it's good. Like that's good whiskey. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Okay.
Glass number 2, KE91.
$130.
Yeah.
It's more than double Glass 1.
Yeah. It tastes like it.
It tastes like it?
Yeah. To me, it does. It's got the impact. It's got the saturation of flavor.
Okay.
It's got the density, the richness. Like I'm not talking about the profile at all, but there are elements in both of these glasses, like the just a general enjoyment of a Glass 1 or the saturation of flavor. And it's not good if you don't like the flavor, but the saturation of flavor and the way the finish kind of sticks to the back of the palate. Those are things that would off-put you if you didn't like the flavor, but they're things that we look for in our barrel picks. Like we want the pop of flavor, or we want that saturation of flavor that's gonna kind of push you over the edge and make you, want to keep going back to the pour. And that's going to set it apart from standard on-the-shelf products. I think both of these, and before we find out what they are, I'm going to say this flat out.
Can I speak to what you said before you get too far away from it?
Yeah.
I don't remember what you said now. I was going to say that's how I feel about Glass 2. Whatever you said.
You just don't like the flavor.
Yeah.
So the fact that it has a lot of it is off-putting.
The fact that it is very concentration of flavor and very much those things that normally would be good if I liked the flavor are actually working to its detriment because I don't enjoy the actual flavor of what I'm tasting.
Right. Which the best pour in the world, if it doesn't taste the way you want it to taste, it doesn't matter if it does cool whiskey stuff like Glass 2 does, that can be off-putting to you. And the fact that it's doing it so prominently can be even more off-putting. To me, I like that. I like them both. I'm going to stay thumbs up on both of these. Okay. You're staying thumbs up on Glass 1, thumbs down on Glass 2. Quickly, I was going to say, before you do the reveal, I want to say this on the record. Both of these are doing things that bottles that are those prices don't typically do. So these are, we're in the realm of things that are different.
A little outside of the box, but not in a so far gone way that it's not good.
Right. And we've been doing 3 videos a week for 5 years on this channel and tasted a bunch of whiskey off this channel as well. So when we run across stuff like this, it's cool.
Yeah.
And when it's good, whether it's I think you can admit, like, you don't like the profile on Glass 2, but it is
well crafted. I can taste the quality just because we've tasted so much, like you said, but I just don't like the way it tastes.
Right. All right. So you prefer Glass 1. Yep. I mean, we're recording this in the afternoon. I'd probably get another pour of Glass 1, but I really like Glass 2 too. Glass 2 is like an after dark whiskey.
Okay. All right. Can we find out what it is?
Yeah, let's find out glass number 1. QV38 is
Cedar Ridge Double Barreled Rye.
That's a rye.
It's a rye. It's 105 proof. The mash bill is 85 rye, 12% corn, 3% malted barley, and it's non-age stated.
It's Cedar Ridge
Double Barreled
Rye. Man.
Something about the double barreling gave it kind of a Scotch adjacent, single malt adjacent character quality that I really appreciated.
That's crazy. That I would have guessed. If anything, if it wasn't bourbon, I would have guessed American light whiskey. Or American single malt. And I could have, if you would have said that's a Cedar Ridge American single malt, I'd say, yeah, I believe that. I'm tasting it right now, and I do get kind of like a candied red cherry cough drop type of thing on rye whiskey sometimes. So I can kind of get it now, but my mind wouldn't have went there in the first place. Glass number 2, KE91.
Peerless Double Oaked Rye. It's 109.8 proof, and the mash bill is undisclosed and non-age stated. And both of these are thanks to Justin Hernandez.
Yay! My brother in Brown, fellow UPSer. All right, so Peerless Double Oak. So 2 Double Oaked Ryes compared to each other. Now the birch beer makes sense. The cherry lozenge kind of makes sense. All these things.
Yeah.
It's funny how when you know what you're drinking, everything starts to come together and make a lot of sense. Peerless Double Oaked Rye is very good. You don't like the profile, you don't like the profile. That's fine.
Yeah.
The Peerless Toasted Rye is even better than this. But for me, I like this a lot. Now, I will say one thing I've noticed. I'm going to speak to Peerless specifically here. There's 2 things I've noticed with Peerless regarding all their products as well as their Double Oaked Rye specifically. Number 1, everybody says, man, it's too expensive. I get it. I want everything to be $100 or less. Even if it's this good, I want it to be $100 or less. You are paying a bit of a premium for the brand. They do position themselves that way in the market on purpose and for a reason. If you don't like it, don't support them with your dollars. If you do like it, you can get some pretty good whiskey, and it's different than everything else on the shelf. Whether or not you feel like paying for that, that's entirely up to you. The other thing I'll say is, anecdotally, from what I've gathered talking to people, this is a product that a lot of people really do enjoy.
What is this?
The Peerless Double Oaked Rye.
Oh.
Like, if you ask people what they think about Peerless, they'll be like, whatever, it's all okay. But that Double Oaked Rye, they're Double Oaked Bourbon and they're Double Oaked Rye, and now they're Toasted Rye. People do tend to really like them.
Okay.
Again, most of those people, if you can get them to be honest, they'll say, I wish it were 15 or $20 cheaper. That's just, it's whiskey sometimes. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to pay to play. But this was a very fun head-to-head.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we tried these.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure somewhere the Peerless Pimp, Dave McDowell, is smiling and laughing at our reactions, both positive and negative, towards the Peerless Double Oaked Rye. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to hang out with Justin Hernandez, myself, Dave McDowell, the Peerless Pimp, and other people. I like how you
pointed to me and said Dave McDowell.
No, I'm just, yeah.
You did.
Dave McDowell.
I did. It's on video.
This. Video?
You went Dave McDowell.
Dave McDowell. And other people in our community. Join in on Patreon. It's linked down at the top of the video description. We did a Peerless pick.
We did.
A rye whiskey pick, which is their best product. And we have talked about going back and doing a Double Oaked Rye pick. So,
can we do a toasted rye?
I would love to do a toasted rye. I don't know if they do picks of the toasted rye. We'll find out.
We can see.
But yes, would love to go back to Peerless, do another pick. We've got a ton of picks in the pipeline. We go to distilleries, we pick barrels. We're basically your personal whiskey shoppers, and we make them available to you. And they get delivered right to your door through our retail partners. So check out more info down on Patreon. Join the community down there. Yeah. Or if you just want some behind-the-scenes content for as little as $1 a month, and maybe half of our barrel picks make it to all the tiers, even if you're not in the Barrel Club tiers. About half of our picks still make it down to all those tiers. We currently, as of the recording of this, have a dozen and a half Dark Arts Armagnac finished 11-year bourbons that are just hanging out, waiting for somebody to give them a home. And I need you to buy them because I'm going to keep buying more. I love it that much. So I need somebody to help me, save me from myself. Join Patreon down there.
Yes. So. All right. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
Cheers. I'm surprised you don't like the Peerless Double Oaked.
I'm not a huge Peerless fan. Like, in the grand scheme of all Peerless's things, it's fine.
I think
it's fine.
You like the right single barrels.
I like the right Peerless bottle. I don't like all Peerless bottles.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel that way about a lot of distilleries, which is why I like barrel picks so much. Like, if it's a good barrel pick and the palate's right, picking it, I'm good. But if the palate's not right, picking it, or if it's just some standard release, it's, it's hard for me to get excited about it sometimes. Be like that.